Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is week 9. You guys know I have that stupid old horrid cough. So, what I've realized at week 9, which should have. What? Getting all tongue tied. What I've realized at week 9 is that I can eat more than I could at like a couple weeks out, and it's not a good thing. And since I track all my calories, I know how much I'm eating and I know how much protein I'm getting in. So, yesterday, my calories were super high for someone who's only 9 weeks out. So, today I decided enough is enough. I've been teeter tottering between 269 and 267, and I know that's because of how I've been eating and how much I've been eating. So I decided to dial that back, and I decided to change my diet and to stick to what I'm supposed to be doing, because I cannot afford to start gaining weight, and I don't want to start gaining weight. I want to get this weight off for good. I have my hat on. It's not cold in here, it's pretty warm in here, but my hair is not done, so you know how that goes. But yeah. So the last time I went to the doctors, I was in the 270s, I believe. And I think I told you guys too that my doctor said that I was like 5'6". So I went from being 5'8 3/4" to 5'6", which I find really weird. I finally gotten into like a regular like bathroom schedule. TMI, whatevs. We all go to the bathroom. I track when I go to the bathroom so that I know whether or not I need to take smooth tea to go to the bathroom, or if I need to drink hot lemon water, if I need to increase my fluids. So that's that. My depression was pretty high for a couple of weeks now, and today hasn't been too bad. Yesterday wasn't too bad. Yeah, I've been staying up on my vitamins, been staying up on my fluids, starting to pay attention more to what I eat. I know this is not really weight loss related, but I got a kitten a couple of weeks ago. Well, I had gotten her, yeah, a couple weeks ago. We're gonna just call it a couple weeks ago. She's great. I felt like she wasn't weaned enough to be living with me. She wasn't weaned enough, and I felt like she needed more time with her mom and her siblings. So I brought her back to my mom's house for a couple of weeks so I can get a couple things sorted out here, and so I can have her back soon. So I'm hoping to get her back like within the next 2 weeks or so. I know she's teaching all her siblings like to climb the stairs and stuff, because she's out of the litter. She's the only one who climbs stairs and does all kinds of crazy stuff, and I just love her to pieces. Another thing that I'm doing too is I'm finally fixing my car, y'all. I don't know how many times I've been telling you guys that I've been on the bus. It's freezing, or you'll see me at a bus stop, and I just talk about that. That was like getting on my nerves, and I just couldn't anymore. It's a very expensive fix to fix my car, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? It's time, and I'm ready to do that. A couple of things that I noticed: that I can cross my legs, and I feel more confident. I feel more happy in my body. I have been a little bit lazy. I haven't been walking. Haven't been really doing much, but that's gonna change very soon, because like I said, I want to get this weight off. I just have been very unmotivated, and I'm going through the depression and sleeping a lot. But it's not an excuse to not work out, because you are your results. And if you don't work for it, you're not going to have the results that you want. And I realize it's only the first couple of weeks, whatever. And the first couple of weeks I feel like are like super crucial. And I see like tons of people like losing their 100 pounds by like their 6 month thing. And it's not that it's a race, but I do want to get this weight off. I would like to be in the low 230s by my birthday, and my birthday's like 2 months away, whatever. So I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna push really hard and get it going. I've never been this. I can't remember the last time I've been this way. I was pretty much high school. So this morning I was 268, and today was like poop day. I didn't weigh myself afterwards because I just felt like it was just like overkill and just too much to be doing that. So my scales put away. The batteries are taken out and put in a separate location, because if not, I'm gonna go scale crazy. I actually missed my surgeon's appointment a couple days ago because I hadn't gone to the bathroom, and I took a tea, and it was just that kept me. I actually was crazy enough to go out and go to the grocery store. I got to the grocery store, had to rush to the bathroom. Got home, had to rush to the bathroom. So it was just like I can't be on the bus and having the urge to go poo, and you just don't have enough time, and just it was just too much. I was like, yeah, I can't do this today. I have to reschedule that. I need to reschedule my appointment with my counselor too. Yep. What else? I noticed that like with vegetables, I have a really hard time with them unless they're cooked down to basically mush. And if that's the only way I can get them in, that's what I'm gonna have to do because I can't. I used to love vegetables. I used to love fruits. One fruit that I tried that I think is totally gross. It just doesn't have any flavor. It just I don't know. I tried papaya and that actually sat well in my stomach, which was nice. I tried a fresh apple. My stomach did not like that. I tried a fresh pear. My stomach doesn't like that. But I can have cucumbers, which is something, I guess. I want to try watercress. It's kind of like a smaller version of spinach, and it's a little bit more bitter. I'm a little nervous to try it. I'm just gonna pray right before I do it because it's so good for your body, and I want to be doing good stuff for my body. So yeah, there's that. I haven't really been eating too many meats like at all because I feel like everything sits too heavy or makes me feel sick, and I'm just totally over it. Like the other day, I bought these lemon pepper packets of tuna, and my stomach was like, "No, girl, you cannot eat this," and I had to throw it up. It was so disgusting. Plain tuna is fine with a little bit of like adobo. What I've really been liking now is like wheat thins or Triscuits and like cheese and like hummus. But then I feel like constantly eating that it's gonna back me up or put on pounds. I know that I'm not eating very much of it, but it still scares me a little bit. So now I'm when it comes to like eating hummus and stuff like that, like I actually am measuring out like yes, 2 teaspoons of 70 calories. So yep, I'm gonna measure that out because teeter-tottering between like these 2 or 3 pounds was just too much for me. And then I'm gonna try to cut out the cheese, even though I love cheese. I'm gonna try to cut it out and just try to more more cooked down vegetables. I started taking the yolks out of my eggs because that's where all the fat and everything else is in. So I don't want that in my system. I've been eating a lot of Morningstar products like their black bean spicy burgers, their vegetable chick patties, their vegetable based sausage, stuff like that. Like sits good in my stomach, so that's kind of what I've been doing. And I've been doing a lot of protein shakes. I'll have one for breakfast, and then I've been liking oatmeal. Excuse me. I ran out, so I gotta buy another big container of it because that big container lasted me probably like 2 months, maybe. And I've been eating like mixed nuts, like a heart healthy mix. What else? Sometimes I can do soups depending, but sometimes my stomach doesn't like it. I'm finding now that like before I could eat anything. Like literally my stomach was scrap metal. I could eat anything whether it tasted good or not, and that's pretty bad. I know. But now it's like my stomach is so much more picky, and it's like, no, I don't want this. No, I don't want that. You have to season your food this way or it's not going to sit well with us. Like Isabella is what my named my my new tummy. But yeah, nothing else is pretty much going on. I noticed that I was getting like nosebleeds a lot more, and that was just like whoa, because I haven't gotten nosebleeds since I was probably like 13 years old, and I'm about to be 30, so it's like weird. And I don't know if that's from after having surgery or I have no clue. So my incisions look amazing. They're healing really well. I go back to work in a couple of weeks. It had been a really difficult process being out of work, like being with the depression and going through all the changes that was going on in my body and getting put on a med to level out the salts in my body so I would stop passing out, that's been working really well. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on that for. Yeah, so guys, keep up with your vitamins, keep up with your fluids. Make sure you listen to your stomach when your stomach is like, no, you can't have this. Don't overdo it. I have tried sweets and it made me sick and I had to go to sleep. That was really dumb of me. So now if I want like something sweet like an ice cream or something like that, I'm going to look for like an Arctic Zero, which has low sugar and it's full of protein because that's what my body needs. Because a lot of times we crave things that our body really doesn't need. And it's like after you eat it, you're just like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? That was so dumb. So don't do it to yourselves, guys. I wanted to do a vegan approach to see how my body would do with it. But a lot of the stuff I just can't tolerate. I the other day I made quinoa and I made tofu and I sauteed it with mushrooms, and one bite and I was just like, ugh. The thing about it is too, like something can taste really good and then it hits my stomach and my stomach is like, girl, what are you doing? So there's that. So like I'm just trying to see what I can do to have healthier approaches to things I want to try. I'm gonna try like fresh berries and stuff like that and really start sticking to my list of approved foods and just going from there because it's really not beneficial to be jumping ahead and to be doing your own thing. You really need to stick to the program if you want to lose your weight, and you definitely do need to exercise. So as soon as I get my car back in a couple of days, I will have absolutely no excuse why I can't drive my behind to the gym. So there's that. Other than that, I know this is like another TMI, but I literally have like no libido, guys. I have no idea where it went at all. None whatsoever. And it's like frustrating because I'm on Depo, so I haven't stopped spotting in like forever. And then on top of that, having the surgery, so it's just like a double whammy. So it's like there's no libido, whatever. And it's like, it's to the point where like I can't even have no audio time because it's like pointless because I'll just be like, all right, I'm not feeling anything at all. It's like a gray area. Like, it's really annoying. So I feel like maybe once I get back in the gym, my body will change and I start to feel better in that sense too. So I guess that's another, like, that could be like depressing, guys, but not everybody goes through this. Some of us do go through it, like I'm going through it now, and some of us get through it. So there's that. Other than clothes fitting a lot better and feeling better in my skin, that's really all I have for you guys for week 9. That's pretty much it. Oh, no, it's not. One thing I wanted to mention too, which is gonna sound so gross, but like it is what it is. Um, Even if I'm not sweating, I literally when I get out the shower, I absolutely have to put on deodorant. Like I have to put on deodorant. I noticed that the deodorant that I have been using for like probably like 2 years now, like my body like is like, nah, you gotta get something stronger. Even if I don't sweat, let's say for instance I don't sweat for like 2 days, my left armpit will smell like I played football and ran like 6 miles, and it's just like, oh, where is this coming from? So it's like I'm taking more showers, I'm scrubbing, and it's just like the weirdest thing ever. I